It is the first day of Sakura Matsuri, and I am with Joe, and we're going to talk about itashas.
Hi, what's up?
So how did you get interested in cars?
I mean, I've been interested in cars for a while. I mean, I grew up playing like Need for Speed Underground, you know, on like the PS2 and such. So I was always into like cars and stuff. And growing up, I was like, man, I want a cool like underground like street scene car like that. And you know, grew up, went to school, got a job, made money, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna get a cool car. So that's how it all started.
And how did you transition into raps?
I mean, as you like being just a car fan, you see a lot of different subcultures around it. Being into anime and stuff, you see a lot of people in Japan with like anime car raps and such. And I was like, you know, that'd be kind of cool. But at the same time, it was a little nerve-wracking being like, you know, it's not that common in America. So it's just like, oh, like, is it gonna be okay? But I was just like, one day I was like, you know, I have the car, I'll just do it, why not? I think this was, 2021? Yeah, so like, little like during COVID, I was like, you know, why not? You know, YOLO.
And there's a DMV Tasha group too, right?
Yes, there is. So that started up when I actually moved here in Maryland. I met up with some other local DMV Tasha owners. So it was me, Manny, his car's back over there. Another guy, Michael, he can't come this weekend, unfortunately. He's busy. And we just reached out onto one of the big Itasha Facebook groups online. And we were just like, hey, anybody in the DMV area want to come hang out? And we just met up one day in a parking lot, and all history from there, you know?
And you and I were talking earlier about sometimes people may get a little close to cars or kind of sit on the car more likely. Or...
Yeah, generally we don't want people to touch the cars. Cars are there for generally just for show, for people to look at. It's just because we don't know like who, if the person's trustworthy or not. Like you might know your way around a car, but we don't know you. And our big worry is that you're gonna dent or damage the car in some way, because you know you could for an instance I've seen it happen. You can have a ring on your finger, you know, you're married and stuff, you have a ring, and you touch the car, and if you're not really aware of where you're putting it, you can end up scratching the car or even scratching the wrap, and the wraps can be very expensive. So generally, the less contact, you know, the less likelihood of any damage happening. So.
And you just got back from Japan, and you were talking about you know, these itashas here, and were there a lot overseas?
In Japan, I'd say it's fairly common depending where you are. Like I was in Tokyo for a good chunk of the time, and I could see, like I have a couple photos I'll show you later that like I actually saw a couple. You'll generally find them like in the very popular like anime central areas like Akihabara. There was actually back in March 30th or 31st, there was a big Itasha meetup called Itasha Tengoku. It happens, I think, once a year, usually in the springtime. Unfortunately, I couldn't go because I had other plans, but it's like a big meetup of like everyone in Japan kind of goes, but it's like you actually have to be selected to go. So you apply to get in, and you're selected amongst like a large pool to showcase your car there. So,
wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
I mean, if you're thinking about getting it, like, or interested in doing it all, I mean, I'd say go for it. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't have a cool car or whatever. I'm like, it doesn't really matter, you know, if it's your car, it's a way to express yourself, and it's just a way to have fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.